Hello, YouTube viewers. Welcome to a new episode of Stardew Valley with me, Jaylbayt. How the heck are you doing today? I am doing fantastic. We are back here in the Jailshire farm with Jaylbayt, and we are going corporate. Jojalife. Sorry about that. Just had a bit of a coughing fit. But we are back here in the farm in Stardew Valley, and we have just finished watering our crops. We're really low on energy because we exerted ourselves a bit too much yesterday. And Willie has asked us to visit the beach south of town before 5 p.m. Definitely something that we can do, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and make sure we have the right tools for the job. And the right tools are no tools. I do want to take an axe with us. We don't need the scythe. Although we could clear out that one little place, but that's fine. We did pick up another mixed seed, actually. So, let's really quickly go ahead and plant that here. Won't take hardly anything. There we go. And yeah, do want to take the axe with us because we can clean up a little bit of this area on our way down, as well as get a little bit of wood because we need 300 wood in order to we need 300 wood in order to fix that bridge that was down in the area. So, oh, I see a pick-upable thing. Something that we want to keep an eye out for is all these types of lovelies. And they can spawn out all over the place. So, never hurts to take a little stroll around. Does use up a little bit of time, but we'll be fine. Now, there are a number of ways to make money in this game. Typically, what I've found to be the best without completely destroying your... oh, there's Jazz. Hello, Jazz. We haven't met you yet. How are you? Have we met Marnie? I don't remember. I think we might have met her in the store. But she's in her room. So we'll leave her be. But Jazz is one of the two really young children in the community. The other one being Vincent, which was Jody's son. We met him yesterday. Oh, there he is right there. Hello, Vincent. Mom won't let me have any more gummies today. That's too bad. I know that can be a real problem. Old guy smoking his pipe at the end of the pier. It's always good. Ahoy there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. I'll do voices when I can. I make no promises they'll be any good. Ah, I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. 'Twas a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Whoa. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. Oh, a fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Maybe. Boo-doo-doo-doo. You received a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Yes, a staggering amount, actually. Oh yeah, the shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Cool beans. Thank you, Willie. That was most illuminating. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this time and this opportunity to fish a bit. This first time you do it, it'll give you a little clue on how to do it properly. You just do that, and then you try and keep this little green bar. This one's being a bugger. On the fish, and then you eventually catch it. Some are easy, some are not. This one's a little bit more jerky than the other one. This one was probably a sardine. What do you know? A sardine. Now fish, raw fish you can eat, so if you stay at it, you can actually keep yourself energized by eating the fish that you catch. But then you can't sell them. Obvious. Now early on, I wouldn't advise you doing fishing at like those maximum casts because they use up more energy. And all it does is increases your chance of getting a higher quality fish. And by higher quality, I don't mean like a different fish. I mean just a one that will sell slightly for more. There you go. So you see that I've got 2 herrings, 2 sardines. Well, if we get one a little bit bigger, maybe I'll do a big cast after this one to see if we can get a different quality, so I can show you. But they can have silver or gold stars next to their name, and that means that they will sell for 125% and 150% respectively. You're also not guaranteed to get a fish on these things. Sometimes you get trash and seaweed and algae and other crap. But let's see, we'll do a max cast. You can see I'm starting to feel exhausted. Part of that's because I've been fishing for a while. Part of that is because we started out with really low energy because of the exhaustion that we did earlier, which was bad. Bad news bears. All right. So this will probably be another anchovy or sardine, but it might be a higher quality because we cast out further. New record. And see, this one has a silver star. So you can see that you can get better quality fish, but it costs you more energy to throw it out that far. And another anchovy. Cool. Oh, we haven't had an anchovy yet. Nice. All right, let me take a look here. I'm just checking my notes. Let me see. There's certain fish that you kind of like to hold on to, and I just want to make sure that anchovy's not one of them. No. Sardine. So there, as he said, there are a lot of fish in the valley. Well, there are ridiculous amounts of fish, and so what we can do is we can sell. We'll keep this one. Oh, that. So you can see sardines sell for 120, so they sell for about 40 a piece, but this one sells for 50 because it's a higher star. And we'll keep one of these guys for later. But you can see you can make actually quite a decent amount of money doing fishing. And so there's a couple ways that you can make money in the game. Some are more efficient than others. Some are less. But I've found that breaking up the monotony of just doing farming or just doing fishing or whatever really helps to keep the game interesting for long periods of time. So since we've got some more money, oh, here's Mayor Lewis. Hello. Sometimes I get new items in stock, so make sure to stop by every so often. Oh, like what? So you can see he's got a lot of stuff in here. The trees are very expensive, and they take a month to grow. But each one kind of has a... so the cherry and apricot are spring trees, orange and peach are summer trees, and pomegranate and apple are fall trees. Once they've grown, they don't ever die off, and during their month, they produce one fruit per day every day. So they can be very nice, but they're expensive to get going. We will actually try to get 10,000 fairly early on so that we can buy these for fall. We won't be able to get into spring or into summer because it takes so long to grow. I mean, we could theoretically plant these towards the end of this month, but then we'd only get a few days of these guys growing, which might be okay. But with these two, if we get them now or in this month and plant them, they'll be fruiting throughout the entire fall month. So that's one of the things that we're going to be looking to go for. In that spirit, we want to get some other crops going. Bean starters I like to do because they take 10 days to grow and then they continue to provide throughout the rest of the month. We don't really need any of this stuff, but we do need... So potatoes, parsnips, beans, and cauliflower are considered the key spring crops. And so we're going to want a little bit of each of this stuff. Potatoes will probably be our big money crop for this season. But the beans and cauliflower and the parsnips are something we're going to want to have at least a few of as we finish out the season. So to start with, cauliflowers take longer, but we're only going to have one. So I think what I'll do is I'll wait till we have some, like our first potato harvest or something, to get a big crop of cauliflowers. But we can do our beans kind of right away. So let's get 5 beans. And yeah, that's good. We could get a couple more potatoes, but that'll be fine. So we'll get 5 more beans. We'll head into here. Tuesdays are a nice day to talk to people because all the ladies like to come in and do their workouts. Now, did that? Yep, we've met Marnie. We've still not met a few people. Shane and Pam, the Wizard, Sebastian, Elliot, Clint, Alex, George, Penny. Okay. I know where some of those people are, so let's go ahead and I may have to eat. Oh, I have a dandelion. I'm going to eat this dandelion. Give us a little energy. We might need it. Let's see. George and Alex might be in here. Here's George. Alex is in his room, and we can't go into his room yet. Where would Penny be? Maybe down here with the kids? Yeah. Oh, there's Sam and Elliot. Let's go say hi to Sam and Elliot. Try and knock out this introductions quest. He lives in a cabin by the beach. How wonderful. Penny is kind of like the pseudo school teacher. Oh, we just missed Clint. His shop just closed. That's too bad. Let's go in here and talk to Gunta. He's going to tell us about the library. The previous curator made off with the entire collection. We don't have any artifacts for display. But I'm hoping to remedy that soon. Hey, if you find any artifacts, let me know. So, you'll find a bunch of minerals and artifacts and books and stuff throughout the game. And you can take them to Gunther there. Gunther, for you proper American Englishers. And there's Alex. Have we met Abigail? Well, if we have, she's not in a good mood. Seeds for sale. Have we met Maru? I think we met Maru as well. I have met your mother. She met me when I first arrived. Alright, so it looks like we're missing just a few. Sebastian, Clint, Shane, and Haley. Sebastian might be difficult to find. Shane is right here. Did we say hi to Pam? I think we did. Yeah. So Haley and Clint and Sebastian are all we have left, I think. Yeah. Clint usually comes out of his shop fairly soon to go to the pub. Sebastian can be anywhere, really. Let's see if he comes out at 6. Nope. Maybe? No. Alright, let's see if we can catch Haley or Sebastian. And then we can kind of go back for Clint. Yep, there's Haley. Hello, Haley. Oh, you're that new farmer girl or whatever, aren't you? Yeah, it is. Huh? Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be pretty... Actually, never mind. What? These are designer. Hello. This is a Calvin Klein blouse. If I know anything about fashion, I would probably pick better names, but I don't. Alright, so we're just missing Clint and Sebastian. Clint is where? There's Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. You ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm the guy. Trust me, we will be. We'll be upgrading our watering can as soon as humanly possible because it's awful. Alright, so we only need one more person, and that is Sebastian. Sebastian is hard to get to sometimes. He's kind of a closet personality, I guess you would say. It's locked. Oh, yay. He likes to stay in his room quite a bit. But sometimes you can catch him out here smoking. Yeah. Good old reliable. Chose is a strong term. I went where my grandfather had a property. Let's see. Give someone a gift. Oh. Um, most people like daffodils. Although, we're going to get that kind of for free anyways when we give Lewis a gift for his birthday, so maybe we'll just hold off on that. It's getting a little bit late. I still want to put our bean starters down and water them. So, let's navigate our way through this foliage. Where to put you guys? We could put you over here, I suppose. And I really hope I'm gonna keep that. We have enough energy to do this. Now these guys, I'm going to offset just a little bit. Because whenever you see this little brown pole thing, it means that you can't walk through them because they have that pole thing. I'll be alright. Yay. Then we'll put our fishing pole away. Won't need that right off the bat. So we still have a couple more different types of forage that we can find. I like to keep at least a few of all the crops and the forage that you can get early on at least. Because sometimes people ask for them and sometimes they're part of quests and stuff like that. So, we leveled up our foraging, which means we can now craft field snacks, which is really awesome. Which we will be crafting many. Alright, now remember it said that today was going to be raining. You can hear the rain in the background. Let's see. Tomorrow is just going to be a little bit breezy. The spirits are in a good mood. Now whenever it's raining, gosh damn pro. Get out of here. That's unfortunate. Crows will come and eat your crops. And unfortunately, until we get our first harvest in of the parsnips and get our first level of farming, we can't do anything about it. So, c'est la vie. So now that we have first level foraging, we can actually get these little seeds that are in the ground, which are really good, because that's what we need to make those, what do you call it? Those little snacks. Alright. So let's go ahead and, nope, grab all this stuff. Oh, we also need to grab our scythe. So get rid of that. Give me that. Because today, we are going to clear out some stuff. Since we don't have to spend our energy on watering, we can kind of focus on clearing out some of our farm. Specifically, bloody trees. Because, oops, we need the wood for that one thing. I'm going to leave the stumps for now. We'll want to clear them away when we actually want to plant crops and stuff there. More seeds. Excellent. But for now, we get more wood per hit, and we get these pine cone seeds and whatnot, which is what we want to make those energy bars. There we go. Alright. And it takes a lot of energy to chop down these trees. It takes 10 hits per tree and 5 hits per stump. And we average about 12 wood per tree and only about 5 wood per stump. So, it's not a huge differential, but it does come into play. Alright. We need to, now what I do when I'm chopping trees especially is I look at the seeds. Here, let me put them next to each other. And you get certain types obviously by the tree. So the pine trees here is what gives you pine cones. Maple trees give you maple seeds. Oaks give you acorns. And so that helps me decide which trees to chop down so that I can make more energy bars, which allows me to go for longer. That was oak, and I didn't get nothing. Oh. And then I always like to grab these things because they're just easy seeds. Alright, so we've got 5 of these. Should hit up another pine tree. Starting to feel exhausted. Remember, using your scythe doesn't do any energy, so you can scythe away with very little. Thought of repercussion. But our energy is low. We have all of these things, so let's go ahead and make some field snacks. And a field snacks gives you 45 energy back, so they're quite good early on in the game. I am going to try and clear out a bunch of this stuff, though, so that we can maybe get some more. As you see, we're getting mixed seeds out of this stuff every now and again. And that's just free crops. So, might as well, right? Always a lot of rocks in this area at the beginning. Now these types of grasses here will consistently grow back throughout the month unless you completely clear them out, and sometimes even then. So in certain areas I like to clear it out just so that I can have easy passage. Same with like these little individual logs and rocks. So we're about halfway to where we want to be for fixing that bridge. We do need some more maple and pine cones. Getting a little low on energy again, so we'll eat another energy bar. Love these things. Now you see these big logs here and these tree stumps? They take upgraded versions of your axe to destroy. See, if I do this, it's not strong enough to break this log. So you gotta have to wait until you get... I want this to fall this way. There we go, got a couple maples from that. Couple more maples. Let's eat the rest of our snacks here. Need a pine cone now to be able to make more snacks. Oh, there's one. There's a couple more. Let's get some oak. There we go. And now we can make 3 more snacks, but our inventory's full. So let's go ahead and plant our seeds here. Hooray for rainy days. And then we can just kind of store the rest of this stuff in here. We can make some more field snacks. And keep going. Now you can't count on always having these little energy boosts throughout the day. So you got to be a little bit careful. Ah, butterflies. You got to be a little bit careful. I need some more acorns. That's a pine cone. There's a couple acorns. No maple in that one. Come up here. We're closer to where our farm is. So you can't always count on these things, but on a day like today when it's raining and we have lots of time to do this, and we don't really have to do anything else, like we could have gone fishing today. There's a mine we could have gone to, but it's not open yet. We're just gonna, take advantage of this little lull and get all the wood that we need. So we're over 300 wood, so we can now open that bridge. We're not going to do it tonight because it's already fairly late, but we will go ahead and finish chopping a few more trees, getting some rocks out of the way. And we're just about out. Alright. So, got a lot done today. We'll go ahead and throw all this stuff in here. We'll leave the wood because we're going to want it. Don't need that really. We will need this in the morning. And that should do it for us. You don't have to worry about losing or missing out on forage. It stays. Survival burger. This is a cooking recipe, but you need a kitchen in order to cook, and that's an upgrade to your house, and that's going to be a while before we get into that. It's something like 10,000 gold and like 450 wood. It's quite intense. Let's take a look at the weather. It's going to be sunny, okay. Fortune, slightly bad. And living off the land. Check for spring onions southwest of town, where a river meets the ocean. You can sometimes find a whole bunch growing right out of the dirt. Alright, we'll check on that. Gosh, dang it. Crows, you are ticking me off. I'd like to apologize for joking about Grandpa's old cottage. Oh, this is Robin. She's like, I will upgrade your house for a small fee. Curse you, bird. Curse you. Alright. So we're going to do our watering, which is the tedium of Stardew Valley. Yeah, crows are really annoying. Basically about $100 worth of crops that she just ate, that the stupid crow ate. That's why we want to get scarecrows. However, we can't get scarecrows until we're level 1 farming. We can't get level 1 farming until... Now I've heard that if you water unused tilled land, it doesn't despawn, but we'll see. So our watering's done. Put away our watering can. We'll grab our fishing pole in case we want to do some fishing. And then we're going to head out and we'll go take a look at those green onion things that they were talking about. We've got a seed here. Let's pick that up. If you wait on these guys, they start to flower and then you can't pick them up as just seeds. You just have to destroy them. Like that guy right there. Couple more. Alright, let's see what there is to see. Head on down this away. Actually, could have brought our scythe and got rid of some of those things, but it's alright. And here we go, some spring onions. And there's also some of the regular forageables. Now you'll hear me call them salvage about 1 billion times. So if you ever hear me say something like, you know, let's grab some salvage, I'm usually talking about the forageables. I don't know why I call them salvage, I just do. Alright. I just realized that was the second day, so this video is probably gone on. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We'll come back in the next episode where we will go and build our bridge. And at least I think this has been going for a while. Yeah, we're up to 40 minutes. So we'll go get our other bridge, or fix that bridge, and then we will continue on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, share it with your friends, leave me a comment. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you. But until next time, I've been Jaylbayt. You guys live free, game hard.